All right, history buffs. Today I'm diving into the life of one of history's most legendary figures, Alexander the Great. Born in 356 BCE in Pella, the ancient capital of Macedonia, Alexander was destined for greatness from the start. His father, King Philip II, had already laid the groundwork for what would become a sprawling empire. But it was Alexander who would take it to unimaginable heights. From a young age, Alexander was trained by some of the best minds of his time. His tutor, none other than Aristotle. This grounding in philosophy, science, and the arts would shape his strategic genius. And trust me, you'll see why. At just 20 years old, Alexander ascended to the throne after his father was assassinated. Talk about stepping into some big shoes, right? But Alexander didn't just fill them, he took those shoes on a marathon of conquest. His first major test came when he subdued the Greek city-states, solidifying his control over Greece. Now here's where things get epic. In 334 BCE, Alexander set his sights on Persia, the superpower of the time. With a relatively small army, he crossed the Hellespont and faced off against the massive Persian forces at the Battle of Granicus, and guess what? He won. This was just the beginning. Over the next few years, Alexander's military prowess was on full display. He defeated the Persian king Darius III in a series of battles, including the iconic Battle of Issus and the monumental Battle of Gaugamela. Each victory brought him closer to his goal of unifying the known world under his rule. But Alexander wasn't just a brilliant military commander, he was a visionary leader. He founded over 20 cities, many of which bore his name, like Alexandria in Egypt. These cities became cultural melting pots, blending Greek and Eastern influences. This cultural fusion would have a lasting impact on the world long after his empire fragmented. By the age of 30, Alexander had created one of the largest empires in history, stretching from Greece to Egypt and as far east as India, and he did all this in a span of just 10 years. But his relentless ambition took a toll. In 323 BCE, at the age of 32, Alexander died under mysterious circumstances in Babylon. Despite his untimely death, Alexander the Great's legacy lived on. His conquests spread Greek culture and ideas throughout the known world, laying the groundwork for the Hellenistic period. The next time you think about empire building, remember Alexander did it first and did it big. Alright, that's a wrap for today's History Dive. If you enjoyed this trip back in time, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for more historical adventures. See you next time!